Forces.
Hello and welcome to Team Fortress TV. You know who this is. It's DJC. No, wait. It's Admirable. And we got Jokern. We got John on the camera. No DJC. As soon as I said that he would cast, it was automatically never going to happen. He is unable to make it here tonight, but I think we got upgraded. Right?
Yeah,
Jokern?
I'd say we got upgraded. DJC is old. Like, he's 40 years old, bold. He should just, like, retire from everything.
Wow, it sounds like you're describing me, actually. Please, stop slinging those
you're
purple
handsome.
arrows, man.
That's the difference. He's not handsome enough, I'd say.
Nobody's ever seen a picture of DJC. Oh, it's a mystery.
I have. I've seen many. We have had many webcam conversations.
Yeah, sure. You can make me jealous. Right now, though, we are here to cover ETF2L Season 16 powered by Blackout Gaming Premiership Week 3 causeWEcan versus Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory. And if this game had happened last season, or damn, even a few weeks ago, it would have been Revolution La Metagame against Team Infused, but they've changed their names. They've joined orgs, left orgs, got new players in their rosters. It's all been a little bit hectic here in Europe, and one thing I should mention straight off the bat is that Walters, who's playing as Fifi this season, was unable to make it, or isn't going to be here tonight anyway, and at some point cause we're thinking of wildcard in the game, but now they've got in Razor's Edge from Animate, who are a Div 2 team, so pretty much a downgrade, I think, Jokern, whatever way you look at that one.
Nah, I wouldn't say so. I mean, Walters has done his in TF2. I'd say Razor's Edge is gonna bring a hell of a better game than Walters ever could. That's what I'd say.
Jokern by name, Jokern by nature. I just learned today that Jokern is in fact Swedish for Joker.
Exactly.
Are you telling me that Razor's Edge is a better scout than Walters? Me and you are we're gonna wrestle at LAN, that's all I'm saying, man.
Ooh.
That's all I'm saying.
Are we gonna wrestle about who's the better scout, or about the Leprechaun Gold?
I'm gonna wrestle to defend Walters' honor.
But does the winner get the Leprechaun Gold?
Yes, you get my lucky charms. One team has readied up here, so we'll quickly mention that Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory are this new roster. You might have seen them play recently against TLR, where they lost the map, but this is the roster that was basically infused minus Ips and plus Nox. So Zebo's still playing Scout, and now Nox is the new Pocket, and apparently they're unbeaten in practice thus far. Although they did lose that one map to TLR, but it's a new roster. Maybe we can forgive them that. But who are you feeling here, Jokern? All things taken into account, the fact that Razor's Edge is playing for cause.
Yeah, it's gonna be causeWEcan. Like, Razor's Edge is better than Walters. That's just facts. Rego, and that's GG for me. How can you stop that?
I'd like to see cause produce a big game on Badlands, because I was watching Cadis in the warm-up there. They were playing Elemental Violence, maybe not the best challenge, but Cadis has this sick rollout on Metalworks, which is pretty much a terrible map to roll out on, but it's like on middle 2 or 3 seconds before the enemy demo man. I'm not sure if Brago has that technology in his arsenal, so that could make middles very difficult for causeWEcan. But on Badlands, I'm expecting a fair game. I think it's going to be a fairly even playing field. It'll just come down to the individual performances, I guess. But we are going live here, so if you have just joined us, this is Team Fortress TV with Admirable, Jokern, and John. We're here for ETF2L Season 16 powered by Blackout Gaming Premiership Week 3. We're going to the first middle here. Jokern, who are you going to watch, bro?
I'm going to watch the big boy Cadis in here to middles, standing on a point, putting out some big stick damage onto the scout on there. Seems to be being taken care of by Samsung, putting out massive damage here, taking down Snippies, and also Beavern with Aura, I think. And this middle was won pretty convincingly by causeWEcan. He's actually gonna chase. He's gonna chase for the medic. I have no clue where Walker went out, but all I know is that he has a Kados after him, but he's gonna go down to the combo of Kados and Nox. I'm pretty sure that was a 4-man maybe by Kados. Was it?
Nox got 3 there as well. That's why I'm looking at my kill feed, man.
Jokern,
you're crazy. Willy Wonkas have taken the first middle out, and it seemed like some nice controlled play there. They waited for Slate to bomb in, got that pick, and then their flank players seemed to do a good job of holding causeWEcan up. But Willy Wonkas were able to just push up that, but now on Spire, Salt is going to go in ahead of his team and die, but Samsey and Zebo really cleaning up the frags there around Spire. They're going to be able to cap that one off pretty easy, Jokern. And there's still loads of time here for Willy Wonkas to push before Walker gets anywhere near that full charge. And here they come, top left, they're going to bring in a scout.
causeWEcan is actually rolling out the heavy weapons guy on the floor here, powered by Snippis here on the floor. But the medic's on the point, is getting good cap time. But it's not going to be enough to win them the point, I think. The frags are coming in. So close, but I think they might actually hold this, are they?
Oh, they're getting just worn down here, man. Just that constant damage coming in from the high ground. Cause just couldn't get a foothold back in that, even though they did seem to hold for a brief second. Cadis himself was typing expletives into the chat there, unamused at how that one panned out. But we are going to go to another middle here. As I watch Brigo roll out to the house, he's going to take medpack and make his way onto balcony. Cadis is already out the house. His first stick, he's on the door, his second to the balcony. But no Demo Man doing damage here, just trying to control, maybe beat out a little bit of aggression. Slate is poised up a little half roof there. He's going to jump in on 2 nuts. His first rocket misses, but his second one launches 2 nuts 3 into the window, who will survive. Meanwhile, that was Snippis actually who jumped in, and he's gone down. Razor's Edge finds Salt, so both roamers taken out of the equation for a second. Broder Zebasai, not Broder, Willy Wonka Zebasai goes ham there and actually just dies. Instead, Brigo went down, and it looks like causeWEcan might take the middle here.
Yeah, it was a pretty intense middle there, but it seemed like as soon as causeWEcan came to middle, they grabbed control quite quickly, I'd say, and just started pressuring those players, taking down the soldiers, showing yet again why you should have Razor's Edge on scout and not Walters with a big place.
If you have just joined us, guys, and you're looking at that stream and not just listening to our beautiful syrupy voices, you might notice that we've got a new HUD on there. This is one that teamfortress.tv have been working on. This is pretty much a preview. We know there are a few issues. I think the kill feed might be slightly obscured at the minute, but we just thought we'd roll it out tonight in a secret test. We'd love to hear your feedback. Tweet us at teamfortress.tv. Just head over to teamfortress.tv and give us your info. Right now, Slate and Beaver are going to make a little bit of a suicide play there, trying to get the force off onto 2 nuts, but he is too strong. Going to hold that one. These Swedish guys, balls of steel, Jokern.
Viking blood, that's all I gotta say. Ain't afraid of shit.
There's the Uber forced off though. Walker comes out and has to Uber to save his teammates. Even though they have a man advantage here, they're going to back off because they know that 2 nuts popped a little bit later. They can milk that one. The full 8 seconds was given to Nox there, but
Nox is on the choke, he's on the medic, he's putting us some good damage, but he's getting focused.
They're getting totally sandwiched here. Big pincer maneuver. They weren't controlling ground there.
Yeah. Wow.
Nox was watching the house and nobody was really watching the choke, and there was like, he just got caught out, and then the flank came in, jumping in from window there. That was just a well executed repush by causeWEcan, really using that man advantage, and the fact that Walker had Ubered meant his players still had the health that they could repush quite quickly, and now they've taken middle, or about to take Spire, and they'll have an opportunity to push here with an advantage. Can they do it? There's a player behind actually. Who is this? Man behind on middle, it's Zebasai waiting for the medpack. He's
he
killed
took down
Brigo
though, so that might be why Willy Wonka is pushing here, because they know they have no demo out there. And they're actually recapping Spire. Wow. Did not
and they're going into house here. This is dangerous. Both soldiers are in house. This could be 2 picks if Cause were feeling aggressive and just wanted to push in here. And Uber, they know they have the advantage surely. Oh, Cadis gets the force off. Cadis will probably go down here. On choke he has, but he definitely bought enough time for his combo to escape. They will have the Uber advantage, and they will definitely defend this Spire.
Yeah, they will most likely be able to hold on to this Uber unless they get force, because there's looks like nobody's going into force. The poor little 2 nuts here, although Brago is putting out some pressure, but he's gonna turn around to help out his fellow soldier in choke, but he gets taken out, and so is Brago gonna get taken down. And this ain't looking too good for causeWEcan. Walker getting juggled, almost survived, but then instantly get killed by Samsey and the Zebasai from Willy Wonka, not Brother.
That was a convincing defense of Spire, like even without the Demo Man and the Stickies there. Nox jumped up and landed a couple of directs on those cabin players, was able to deal with that pretty well, and now here they are.
I have a bombing soldier, but that's not gonna be any problem for Samsey and Nox. I mean, Sabosai and Nox to take down, but causeWEcan are in a bit of a shitty situation here where they only get 5% Uber. No Pyro as of now, and willy wonka is on 100%, but actually pops in the Uber right now. Gonna try to bomb that right side, not finding many frags, and just gonna stack the point dead and cap this. 0 problems.
The Beaver trying to do work there, popped out in 2-shot Zebo, but the brute force of that Uber charge was too much for him to handle. And we're going to go to another middle. It's still Medigun versus Medigun here. No one running crazy crits to middle, but we did see Cause win the previous middle, but they didn't manage to win the round. Might they be able to get a foothold here again? I'm watching Beaver work his way up to the point from the Hoodoo, but getting forced back. There's Salt coming in a little bit out of time. Salt's going to go down to Snippets.
Yeah, Razor's Edge on the medic, but oh, it was on the medic. Never mind. My bad.
There is a scout on medic. Zebu is just going to destroy Razor's Edge and pistol down Walker. Beaver on 19, he's going to go down as well. Zebu's going to pick that one up to make it a 4k on middle. I think he got Snippets as well at the start of that spree, going absolutely huge right there, Jokern.
Yeah, I kind of fucked up the teams there a bit. I thought Razor's Edge was on blue, so did not pay much attention to that, but although we should give big credits to the former Broder scout, I mean Broder soldier, that is Sabosai there.
You know, in the past DJC's had nothing but praise for you, man. The Jokern and Ramon combo, he said, you know, that you were the next big thing.
Oh,
but you can't even get the teams and the colours right, man. I'm not sure if there's much hope for you right now. There's been an Uber though, as Brago picks up Salt and forces the charge. And willy wonka's Chocolate Factory. I've tried to move in on main and then realised probably not best to continue here to see any easy frags. And there's Beaver finding Kadis though, bottom right, no Demo Man
and also taking on Sabosai there.
Oh, wow. Going huge, and Razor's Edge gets Samsey, and Cause are just putting the Chocolate Factory through the meat grinder here before the spawns come in.
Walker gets an Uber.
Nox! No trades
was
with
on the nip here, but Walker's gonna go down with a beautiful flank play by Salt.
Nox getting the skill stick out there and just running around like a lunatic. Some sort of Roadrunner-esque speed with that low HP soldier and the escape plan, but not doing enough damage to get the medic pick, but managed to trade.
Oh, they're actually rolling a sniper here. Sabosai is picking up the scope. He's watching on balcony, seeing if he can spot Brago. Goes for a shot, misses. Ah, unfortunate there, he could have taken down Brago. We know... oh, he headshots the solely down to Spire. Beautiful shot there coming out.
Snippets trades with Salt in the house. Meanwhile, Samsey finds Slate as well, who jumped in there to try and make something happen. But Samsey's pretty much single-handedly holding back the red aggression and allowing his team to escape. Zebo gets a chance to get another shot off, but just catches a sticky and will back out now. Look at this. They're going to flank round through Hunter here. They're about to drop the hammer onto causeWEcan. They already pick up 2 on entry. They're going to make a full wipe here, apart from that player who just spawned. They're about to get Razor's Edge as well, the super sub. Or will he be able to get a frag here against Nox and save some face? No, the heals of 2 Nox are just too strong there, Jokern.
I would say it was just...
check out the position of Slate though. He's going to hide on main on the barrels. Scout's trying to bait for him. Slate shows himself a bit early. He might have been able to get the sniper if he'd waited, but...
Nah, it's going to fall out. He knows that Sabosai is pretty good with the scope and wasn't willing to sacrifice his life in getting a sniper there.
They've only just started to cap the Spire, so there's going to be a little bit of delay before they push. Already the soldiers are going to work their way bottom right, do double rocket spam up there, try and get a pick on that top right door on the attacking perspective, but they didn't land enough damage to earn a frag, and there's Snippets, man behind enemy line. Even ran into Kadis. Brago picks up 2, Zebo and Salt. This is turning into a little bit of a melee here, Jokern.
Wow. Yeah, I saw Beaver and who was it on the flank? Was it Beaver and Brago just taking out Sabosai and Kadis there and then just moving out of that like an unstoppable killing machine? And that saved them their last point. Razor's Edge. Amazing pyro plays with going pyro there.
Yeah, I'm starting to see what your hype is all about here, Jokern.
Yeah, Beaver takes down Sabosai.
pretty much dead to me. We're seeing Beavern and Zebo cross swords a lot here so far.
He's really out there to try to just take down the scouts. He needs to understand this is a 66 game, unfortunately not an MGE game, because that's what it looks like it's going for anyway. Taken way too many 1v1s in my opinion.
Is Zebasai or Beavern?
Yeah, Zebasai.
Yeah, because he's losing them. If he was taking them and winning them, you wouldn't mind, would
that
you?
would be professional.
Oh, Uber forced off here. Brigo tried to continue with Walker through that lobby door. Walker had to pop to save him. Look at this scout play from Zebasai though. He realises that Brigo is separated, but he's fully buffed and there's a scout on Spire. Beavern's going to end Zebasai's rampage again. And the more experienced scout is starting to make him look silly. He's starting to make Zebasai look a bit silly, man.
What?
He's starting to make Zebasai look a bit silly. Beavern's always picking him off, you know?
That's just his own fault. Zebasai knows I love him. OG Land 2012.
Wow, Swedish circle jerk here.
Yeah.
Trying to offer some critique, you know, say something meaningful about the game, not
Just tell the people
pull each other off
history.
In a sauna.
There was no sauna at land. The land was a sauna.
Oh, Brigo's under pressure here from Nox. He was just hiding in lobby there. Couldn't land the fatal rocket. Brigo will survive, and that means that for the next 10 seconds there'll be a man advantage here for causeWEcan. If they want to push, they have an Uber advantage too, so they're probably going to wait for that. About to hit that 100%. And here we go, they're going to lead with Brigo. And Slate from main, 300 HP soldier bombs up, but gets denied by Salt.
Sam's just putting out the damage here in main as the heavy, so making sure that they fall out. We see, who is that chase? Yeah, was Zebasai trying to get off the frags from the damage dealing by Sam's.
Oh, Nox walks out and finds Slate and Walker. Walker just stunned in the air there, unable to escape. And there's still hope here for causeWEcan. Brigo's positioned bottom right. He's got a sticky trap, he's going to find Sulk, but he's been called out. He won't be able to get the back cat, but he will be able to buy time. Maybe.
Won't he?
The spawns are coming in and the combo's coming back.
You gotta have faith in the guy.
I called it. I called it, man. Called it too early. Sorry if I ruined your fun there, Jokern.
I'm just praying and waiting for this big.
Look at this scout behind though.
Yeah,
There's a Zebasai.
Oh, backcapping. I thought for sure they was gonna go for the medic. But he
Maybe he did,
though.
you know.
He's
going for the medic.
Yeah,
walked on the point and he was like, damn, I forgot that if you walk on the point, it starts to cap.
Yeah,
no, he's a new scout, man. He's been playing pocket soldier last season. Maybe he's just picking up these finer points of the game now.
Or it might have been hearing me my critique on stream. That's not.
He might have been just sort of daydreaming there, thinking about the good times at OG land. He was like, yeah, that Jokern guy staring off into space. And he, before he knew it, he realised he was standing on the point, and then he was like, oh, face palm.
I'm pretty sure that's what happened. I'm 99% certain that happened. I'm gonna
it is 15 minutes left on the clock, 2-0 to Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory. I don't think they're a team that would necessarily play the clock, but right now, sit back and wait for causeWEcan to push, as they do hold the middle. I think that's the etiquette.
Yeah, I'm gonna put in a snooze for causeWEcan, hope to give him luck. And as soon as I do that, a bomb comes in, although it failed because it wasn't completely in yet. So Slate and Beeman going down there, that is not too good. So Willy Wonka's team's gonna just move in. Oh my god, takes down Snippers, just a bit too late on that mouse 2 button there. Wow, that rocket. Zebasai chasing the frags now, takes down Brigo. He's gonna continue mowing down player. No, he's coming back. Wow, Zebasai, listen to me. On Prem next season, watch me.
You've got in-ear communication here. You're just like the puppet master for Zebasai, controlling his every move.
Yeah, we're sitting with walkie-talkies basically. That's what we're doing.
You're playing right beside him, I know, man.
Shh! Don't tell people, it's a secret. Oh! Thought there was a scout behind us. Wow, I shouldn't drink prior to casting. Oh, Zebasai is gonna sneak up on the point. He's gonna takes down Brigo. Taking the one we want, not able to finish him. Slate and Razor Edge are too strong, but it's not gonna be enough to hold back the horror that is the Chocolate Factory with Willy Wonka.
The army of Oompa Loompas rolling in there to make it 3-0, 14 minutes left on the clock. If you have to join us, this is Team Fortress TV with Admirable, Jokern and John on the camera. We're here for causeWEcan versus Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory. Some Premiership action here on this Thursday night. We're going to see Brigo roll out to window, but Kadis read it well and landed a sticky in his face. Brigo down to 90 HP, forced to drop into Valley to get a little bit of heals. It's a causeWEcan Valley rollout. We're going to see Salt bombing very aggressive there and try and tag Walker, but his jump came up a little short and he barely managed to survive himself. The health is pretty bad for both teams, but it is causeWEcan who lose their medic and scout very quickly. Nox has gone down as well with both soldiers down.
And scout.
There's a flank here as well.
Ooh,
It's Slate
going huge.
Slate gets the medic.
Oh, Sebasai with a big... Is he gonna get the 4K? No, we got a big 3-man kill there. Took down Beavern, who was it? Brago, and... Can't remember. It all happened so quickly.
We were trying to watch two different big plays, but it was Sebasai who came out on top there with the bigger plays.
Of course.
That guy has the biggest plays I've ever seen, man. Giant, massive, sweaty plays.
I like it when you say giant sweaty.
Giant.
Giant. Makes me moist.
Oh, we got a crit streak here though. Thank you. Thank you to Blue and his amazing medic information HUD hack here that I'm using. I can see it is a crit streak for 2nuts, and he's just about to creep ahead. Maybe he'll get it before Walker gets Uber, but no, it doesn't look like he will. And Bill giving him too much credit here. It's going to be crits against Uber. Both medics will have charge, and the Uber's been forced off. This bodes well for 2nuts as long as he can survive. He will get out. Who will he pop that crit on? Looks like it's going to be Kadis.
Kadis.
Oh,
and
the first 6 in. No, he does get slayed at the third. Trying to get this guy. Oh, not a crit kill, but it's still a frag. We'll give him that, man.
It's all about the frags. Just less damage on the logs now. Kadis, don't disappoint me. I'm expecting at least 14k damage now. He's been critted once, that should be enough.
Oh, Sebasai's gonna just bust that flank up and run in there and get Walker in between a scout and a demo man. And Brigo is stranded here with no heals, surrounded by blue players. He does manage to land a pipe onto Nox, send him to the spawn queue, but he will be joining a big 20-second spawn for Brigo. That's a long time, especially when you need a demo man to hold last.
Snips takes down 2nuts, wow. That was big plays. Sebasai is gonna rock that scope now.
The funny story there, whenever Sebasai was trialing for Infused, here comes Salt actually, hold up. Salt's gonna jump in and just used originally as a roamer. Apparently he told them that Scout should never off class, Scout should always stay Scout. That's the way they played it in Broder. Cookie and Bibbin always stayed Scout. If anyone was gonna off class it was Jukebox. And here we see Sebasai. He wanted to do what he says.
He's trying to keep the legend alive of the Swedish super snipers.
He's not gonna follow his own rules.
Oh, he misses the standing still scout. Wow, that's really unfortunate, but he's gonna get out a few shots, but he's getting pressured. Putting his ass on the barrel, looking for whatever he can get. Sees the demo, misses the shot though. Ah, he's no jukebox.
There's a flank on as well here.
Yeah, oh, the demo man is caught off. Yeah, Brago's going down.
Snippet is playing a massive flank here, but they're already pushing on to last. And the Uber comes in as 2nuts and Nox make a play for the point here. Nox is whipping out the shotgun, will eventually get a frag, but he's empty. He just manages to make Slate kill himself. That's the power he has, but it looks like there's been a backcap meanwhile as Snippus and Razor's Edge did manage to make something happen.
That was all planned, you know. This is where they turn it around. Watch me predict the future.
Just when I was belittling his terribly timed flank, he turns it into a backcap, you know? What do I know? There's a scout behind here though onto Zebasai. Oh. Or sorry, Salt was it sniping? Beavern anyway got Zebo and Razor's Edge got Salt. It was Zebo who was sniping, so there's again Beavern as Zebo's number. I'm calling him out. I'm calling him out.
Calling out already. Oh, I was about to say early in the game, but it's only 9 minutes left and poor...
I'm a drama llama.
Yeah, and poor causeWEcan are 3 points behind. They need to make it happen. Need to get these rounds really fast now. There's someone on...
Oh, they're just getting crushed there. Really caught. The charge came in. It was an Uber advantage there for Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory. And they just mushed them there, man. Now they're in a position to cap Spire and wait. Walker is just about to spawn. They can wait for Uber advantage. They can just push if they want. They can kill Brago like that. Now he's got 20 seconds before he's going to respawn, so that's 20 seconds of
Walker
no stickies on the point.
And Walker ain't healing anyone yet. This is looking rather grim for causeWEcan, even though... Oh, they takes down Salt, that's pretty good. And Cadus. Big plays, but Nox takes down Snip and Beavern with the help of 2 nuts behind him. Watching his every move.
Chocolate Factory getting a little bit overconfident there, maybe a little bit sloppy, but they managed to keep the medic alive. 2 nuts going to be able to come in here with charge. They're going to lead with that scattershot power of Zebasai straight on to the point. I haven't got a frag there on entry, and that's going to make it 4-0 here. This could be a whitewash, a full cap out before 3 minutes. I'll be sad to see.
I doubt it's gonna be that. I still have my faith in causeWEcan.
Razor's Edge.
Yeah, Razor's Edge, even though I'm gonna watch Cadus come out there to middle his own point, spots up poor little Brago, sticking up the choke, putting big pressure onto that scout. Then rotating him back to Valley, just gonna move through this shithouse. Trying to go for the air pipe, misses him. Sebasai goes down to Razor's Edge and Billy takes down a few Salt. Or Willy Wonkas, as it is. Oh, Cadus is 4 HP, gets taken down by Beaver. Who's pretty healthy, takes down Samsey as well.
Yeah, Cadus sort of reacted to the situation there. It was like his combo. I think Nox was sort of weak, so Cadus took it upon himself to jump in and create the space, but Nox took that as his cue to leave with 2 nuts, so
yeah.
Totally beat him out there. But for the greater good, as they have managed to keep their medic up, it's going to be Uber versus Uber here on last causeWEcan, cap Spire. Now with a chance to push last, but I'm not entirely confident they're going to make it happen. They are actually watching Cadus set up stickies on the point, so they will be aware that there is a trap there on the rim of that last CP. Hopefully they won't commit and give him a 6-man. We'll see.
Hopefully. Hopefully. It's 6-man is now gone. Even though there's a backup go side. And Beaver and Walker is gonna go back for that. They're not gonna go for Spy though. Sebasai takes Spy. He's gonna go for the medic. Medics is taken down by Big Boy Brother. No, he actually survives him. Fuck. These names,
Walker
man.
is getting trapped here. He should probably just kill himself, but he's gonna continue swinging that Uber saw, cutting the air into pieces, man. Not actually managing to land a hit though. And looking back at that backcap play from Zebo, it's a smart one because even though they were going to be a man down to defend last, the fact they had Uber meant that they could buy a lot of time anyway. So with that backcap coming in, causeWEcan were forced into a tough position where they had to consider pushing and trying to win the fight very quickly, or going back, and then you saw what happened. They got crushed, man.
Oh, Cadus with a big air sticky there onto Slate. Mid-air.
How can you read this mid-air?
How can you... Oh, I think it's in main. Cadus almost thinking about jumping into them.
Oh, you know he was. You know he was.
I have him on the walkie-talkie as well, you know. I have more than one.
He was thinking, no sticky trap's gonna hold me, I'm gonna surf over this one. But he walks in, picks out Snippets, knocks onto Walker, take that medic out. Only Brago and Razor's Edge remain alive. Is this the moment where Razor's Edge will go huge? No, it is not. Jokern, I think your faith in Razor's Edge has been a little bit misplaced.
If you look at the scoreboard here, we see him at least being over Brago. That's gotta count for something.
And one thing to note as well is that he definitely has more points than Walters.
Exactly, Walters fucking scrub.
Where are you now, Walters?
Where's you going now?
This has been the first map of this ETF2L Season 16 powered by Blackout Gaming Premiership Week 3 fixture between causeWEcan and Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory. This is Badlands. Because it's Week 3, we're going to go to a second map, and that will be Metalworks, a new one here for Season 16, a new one in Europe.